Hashtag Anthony Perry USA. I do try to stay engaged with most of you. Some of them I do miss. Please forgive me. But I try my hardest to personally respond to a lot of them. I've been getting a lot of different questions. I'm gonna answer a few of them. I wrote some down. I got some on my computer. I'm gonna try to get a few questions. I've been getting random questions. I mean, I've had some past videos. These are from other posts or from the other podcasts. When they ask the question, asking questions. Some of the questions be a little bit similar, so I'm gonna just kind of combine them. And then some of them just be just totally off topic of another topic. But so I'm gonna try to answer the questions as best as possible. So I got a few questions. One question: if you caught a friend or family member, excuse me, if you caught your friend's family partner cheating, would you tell that person? So if I caught one of my boys' girlfriends cheating, would I tell that person? Let me say this. I don't know if this is a good answer for everybody, but I'm gonna say no. Number one, I don't know if they cheating. If I'm not in the bedroom or the back seat and I see them in an actual act of, bumping and grinding, I don't know what they doing. I'm just assuming it's a business deal. Y'all meeting up for a business, and that ain't none of my business. So I'm not telling, because I'm not getting into that. That's just what it is. Now, if I did see a partner of one of my family members, now that's the only time I would say something if it was I seen some cheating. Someone in my bloodline family, like my sister or something like that. I'm gonna tell. That's just what it is. Because that's family and that's blood. I'm not talking about friends and homeboys and all that other stuff. If your partner, your girl cheating on you, homie, I'm not saying nothing. That ain't my business. I'm gonna assume because me personally and everybody know me personally. Me and my boys, we don't really talk about each other's women. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask my boys about their wife, and they don't ask me about me and my wife. So I personally don't know. So that's why I gotta have that info, and I don't know the business that they got. So if it's a friend and I see my boy's girl out to dinner with another guy or something, I'm assuming they had a business meeting. That's none of my business, and that's it. That's all. Now if it's my sister or something, her dude out with another shorty, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Okay, cool. I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna holler at my sister, let her know, boo boo. And that's just what it is, because that's my bloodline. Okay? But outside my bloodline, I'm keeping my mouth shut. Inside my bloodline, I'm saying something. So that's my advice, because it's too many cases, especially with women. Your man cheating, and the next thing you know, she back with the man, and then you X'd out as a friend. I've seen it happen over and over. Here's another one. And somebody was saying no other black podcasters or even in the mainstream is talking about, why isn't anyone talking about black people voting for Trump and the Republicans? Thanks for the question. I'm going to answer it as an independent. I'm not here representing every black person in America or the world. I'm speaking from my observation because I know black Democrats and black Republicans. But I'm just going to say this. Every person can vote for who they want to vote for. And the black Republicans that I know, they simply voted because they out of touch with the Democratic Party. And like one person said to me, I'm not gonna get into it and all that, but a lot of black people believe, and this is why they vote for the Republican Party, it's not about they superly love Trump or they superly love Republicans. It's about, one person told me that the Democratic Party is a party that's starting to lean with policies and procedures that align with the devil. They starting to do too much demonic stuff, pushing all this stuff on our kids and all that. That's rubbing a lot of black people the wrong way. I love every single person. I don't discriminate against anybody, but hey, Somebody asked me what's drawing why are black folks voting for Trump and the Republicans? That's it. A lot of black people believe the Democratic Party is doing things directly that go against the Bible, and y'all pushing a lot of this nonsense in our schools. And like one of them, I'm just gonna say it, bringing drag queens in front of kids. I'm not cool. I'm not cool with that. If you want to be a drag queen, that's cool. I respect you as a human being, but keep that with adults. But you bringing all this other stuff to our kids, I got a problem with that, and I'm independent. So, there, that's that question. Here's another one. They kind of go with relationships. How do I end a toxic relationship? Just leave them. If you don't feel safe leaving them, and this person, I don't know who this person is. And it's another thing I've noticed. Some of these comments I be getting, and sometimes I click on their profile, they be like invisible people. So I don't know if they just bots. I don't know if they just people that hide their identity. They scared to say stuff on social media. But I'm gonna answer the question anyway. You gotta end it. End it in a public place. If you feel scared, invite some family members. I'm taking that as a woman that's saying this. It was just like a little picture from this particular question. But do it in a public place. Invite some friends with you, a girlfriend with you, a boyfriend with you, whatever, a friend, and end it, okay? That's the best way I can say. But just end it. You should not be in a relationship if you're scared to end it. And that's one red flag right there. If you're scared to end it, you know that's probably not the right person to be with. Here's another one. How do I know if he's the right guy for me? I talked about this. We talked about this about a month ago in our relationship series with my brother Sean Garrett. Time. Okay, time and energy. That's how you always know if he's the right guy. I tell ladies all the time, you gotta present yourself in a way, and you gotta make the guy wait. Okay, and when I say present yourself in a way, and I'm gonna say 90% of the time, women, you portraying yourself to a man in one of two ways. Someone to play with, have fun with, or wifey material. 90% of the time, y'all fit in one of those categories. And I'm not getting into the whole friend thing and all of that, because we ain't gonna play the game. Let's just be friends and you secretly want to get with them. I'm not gonna get into that. But women, I'm telling you, you have to present yourself as a wife. You don't become a wife when you're in the relationship. When he sees you, you doing wifely things. So he's going to, pursue you as, this is a wife material. Not, you want to be the fun girl and the party girl and be wild and, do all that stuff. I'm going to keep it PG-13, right? You want to do all the grown folk wild and all that type of stuff. And then you want to, I want to be wifey material and settle down. No, baby, it don't really work like that. How you start is usually how you're going to finish. Things change, yes. However, present yourself as a wife. I'm going to take a page from Steve Harvey. I advise women, especially if you want to take you serious, wait 90 days, okay? You can do what you want to do, but I'm answering the question. You looking for a husband, you want the right guy, wait. Real gentlemen will wait. Now, if it's some late night, creep type stuff, hit and quit, keep it pushing, have some fun and split, then hey, do your thing. But I'm taking that this is a woman, another woman that's asking for the right guy, and I'm telling you, time, make him wait, okay? Real gentlemen can wait, okay? Be a woman, be a lady, all right. How do we fix politics? Woo, that's a tough question, but it's an easy question. And I've been talking about this since I've been in politics for almost the past decade. Number one, term limits. Every position, every elected position need term limits. Even the Supreme Court need term limits. I think the Supreme Court should have a 20-year term limit, not a lifelong, forever. No, the president got 8 years. Senate, they should have term limits. No more than 12 years. Congress, same thing. No more than 12 years. Every school boards, no more than 8 years. City councils and mayors, and they need term limits 8 years, okay? And I say this, I'm independent. Young people, take over your parties. Y'all got these senior citizens running you. I mean, if we get rid of the career politicians and the senior citizens, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but we have a whole different country. And I've said this before. Democrats and Republicans work together. Both of y'all get out the top, the oldest people in your parties. Just start from there. For instance, Democrats and Republicans get together. I'm giving y'all some help. Y'all want to fix this country? We got to get rid of these career politicians. They stuck in their ways and they don't listen and they out of touch. They need to go. All of them. I'm Perry independent. Democrats and Republicans. So young Democrats, young Republicans come together and say, hey, Chuck Grassley, a Republican in Iowa, is 92 years old. You got Dick Durbin, is 80 years old, a Democrat in Illinois. You got a 92-year-old Republican, an 80-year-old Democrat. Put both of them up, get rid of both of them, and put in a younger Republican, put in a younger Democrat. Get rid of them. Bernie Sanders, he says he's an independent, but he's a Democrat in my opinion. I'm independent. I mean, he's pretty much a Democrat. He's 83 years old, a Democrat from Vermont. He say he's independent. Then you got Mitch McConnell, a Republican from Kentucky. He's also 83. Both of those two old guys need to go. I mean, Mitch McConnell, I ain't even seen him speak lately. The last time I seen Mitch McConnell speak, he was freezing up like he was having a stroke mid-sentence. I mean, this is crazy. We just seen years ago in California, Dianne Feinstein, senator, they let that woman die. She was in her 90s. That's not right. These people is not leaving. They are dying in office, literally. And I say that respectfully. So to fix these parties, young Democrats, young Republicans, come together and throw out the senior citizen career politicians. And that's how we're gonna slowly fix the country. Because listen, young folk, the 50 and under, us that's under 50, we got the numbers. We can get rid of all of them on both sides. And I'm independent. Get rid of 2 old Democrats, get rid of 2 old Republicans. That's down the middle, right? Even Steven. You still got 2 younger Democrats, 2 younger Republicans. Even Steven. So Democrats and young Democrats, young Republicans, start working together like that. That's my opinion. Like I said, guys, I'm going to try to answer all your questions. I do respond to some, but I did want to answer some questions because some of the questions are a little bit repetitive, but I did want to address why black folks voted for Trump and starting to vote for Republicans. And like I said, I told you guys, man, I mean, hey, man, black folks, a lot of black folks believe in Jesus. We believe in the Holy Bible, man. We ain't going against that. I mean, I don't care about politics, and that's just what it is. So thank you, guys. Make sure y'all follow me, Anthony Perry, hashtag Anthony Perry, USA, YouTube, don't matter, X, TikTok, hashtag Anthony Perry USA. I appreciate you guys. And once again, I always say this, guys, I'm independent. All comments are welcome. You love what I say? Comment. You hate what I say? Comment. I do not get offended. I'm not no sensitive brother. Oh, you said this about me and I'm going to block you and all of that. Man, I don't personally care. I'm into the dialogue, okay? I have a very tough skin. I try to respond, but one thing I will say, there's one little hashtag in there I want to say. Some of those fake accounts, I'm not responding to them too much. And the ones that just got pictures with no followers, not following nobody, you just got a picture, you ain't got no type of identity or any type of thing. I am staying away from those type of accounts. So I do just want to say that I am trying to respond to those that actually have a real face or a real human on the screen. So I did want to say that. Okay, so thank you guys. I'm Anthony Perry. Make sure y'all please like and follow Anthony Perry, hashtag Anthony Perry USA. Thank you all. God bless.